Jenna Kutcher, here we go. She's got 1 million followers. She was the one in the tan outfit, okay, in the full tan on the right-hand side of that picture. Actually, let me just get that picture pulled up because that was the perfect one, the group shot of all of them standing together. Yeah, here we go. Thanks, Dave, for providing this photo for us. She is the one right here in the corner with the white or the tan skirt and the pearls. Okay, so what does she have to say?
To the Northland, had to get out.
Right, go back. Let's see. Okay, she's so changed. She's so incredible. Just two girls deeply regretting the fact that they thought booking a red eye was a good idea. No one I'd rather make bad decisions with. Okay, cool.
Versions of yourself, the one who thinks something. Ever have like two versions of yourself, the one who thinks something is a good idea and then the one who knows that it's not a good idea. My flight leaves here at 12:40 a.m., which Central Standard is 2:40 a.m. For reference, I generally go to sleep at 9 p.m.
The thing about her, I mean, she's like pretty boring. She is like the new Rachel Hollis wannabe, but just less exciting. She speaks at she's recently spoke at doTERRA. I think she might be going to Monet. Like she's on the, the MLM train right now. She just wrote a book called Is Everything Really Okay? And she made a couple references to like, my biggest thing in my life is that I want to make pancakes with my kids. So I don't know if that was a slapback, callback to a Dave Hollis a la Pancake Gate or what, but she's just a boring person that promises you the world. And she's like, I'm just a normal girl. I'm just a mac and cheese loving girl, but then uses all these sort of slimy tactics to try to get you to buy all the stuff. And she's a mastermind herself. That's like, I think it's like $20,000 to go. I don't know. It's just like, not my cup of tea. It's like, oh, wow, this is such relatable content. I'm a total vibe right now. If you see me, please say hi. Okay, it's just like, I don't know. Is this exciting? I guess I could do this to anyone's Instagram and be like, I don't care. But I just really, something about like the self-help space. Like this is, you're saying that you're helping people with their life and their mental health and you're changing the world. And like, this is what it is. It's just like, can you take a look in the mirror and like actually be realistic with yourself? Like you're actually just here profiting and making money for it. Like that's what you're doing. Like stop saying this. Oh, we're changing the world. Like, no, you're not. Rethinking many of my life decisions, but thankful for zero shame in being that human sleeping on an airport bench. I need to sanitize my body, but hey, one more flight and I'm closer.
Back to the Northland, had to get out that old snow scraper to clean off the Jeep. But I had a very exciting pit stop when I landed, which was to go check on the progress of our home build. I've actually not been in the house since Christmas,
exciting.
And it is looking amazing. We actually get to move in next week, so they are on the final stages of everything, and it's honestly unreal. I am so excited about it. What I'm not excited about is that now I have a 2.5 hour drive to get back to Drew and the girls. But I've got a good audiobook, some podcasts, and a couple phone calls.
You're going to do all that in 2 hours? You're going to listen to an audiobook, a couple podcasts, and some phone calls? It's not a 2-day trip.
So
I don't know.
I'm excited. It was a really fun stop. I'll share.
Like she's beige. She's just a beige. I'm sorry. I know this is being mean, but like what so boring.
A sneak peek, and maybe I'll share more later. But you might just have to wait.
Oh, I have to wait to see the inside of your house renovations? I don't give a fuck. Like what is it? I hate social media. I hate it. I can't do this anymore. I can't. You have to wait and see the inside of my multi-million-dollar house that I made by making dumbass courses about Instagram that no longer are relevant because it changes every fucking second. Okay, sneak peek of the girls' bathroom.
So one big takeaway, I was just with a lot of friends who have been through the process of building a home.
All my rich friends. Yeah, Jay Shetty went and bought a $12 million mansion in LA, so he's probably got some things to tell you. It's just like, I don't know. This is the new relatability. Like, just be rich and talk to a camera as if you know somebody, and that's the content.
And every time we tell somebody like we've been building a home, we're about to move in, they're always like, oh, how was it? Oh, that sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, you have housing? Ugh, gross. You own a home? Pfft. We live in the metaverse. That's the future.
And I'm so excited to share that on the podcast yesterday, I actually talked to our amazing home builder, who is a friend of mine from high school, who has built an incredible business and who has given us an incredible experience. And so if you have not listened to yesterday's episode of the
I'm sure that she got some sort of discount for that. Like, I'll put your business on my podcast if you build my house for cheaper. I'm sure that was a Dean Graziosi mentor suggestion there. It's like, what? I'm going to listen to your house builder talk about their business on your podcast about marketing? Like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. What is going on? Is this what they taught you at Mastermind? Napa Mastermind 2023? LCV. Yes, LCV Maddox. I always do that where I'm like, no, it's VC. LCV Maddox. Thank you very much. Jenna Kutcher needs to work on the work of stopping being jealous of Marie Kondo's success. Oh yeah, okay. Good point. That is a funny thing in her book. Like, I haven't listened to it, but
it's okay to cry.
That's important to know for everyone listening. Yeah, Jenna Kutcher in her book, apparently she references Marie Kondo like several times, basically saying like, that lady doesn't know what's going on, or like something in the vein of, and actually Camellia did a video about this book too that she wrote, but it was just sort of like saying like, well, Marie Kondo may think she knows, but no, she doesn't know, or something like, just like a little bit petty. A couple of times she brought her name up as if like, and so did Jay Shetty in his book, his first one, Think Like a Monk. He also threw shade at Marie Kondo. I don't know why that she's like a target for these people, because she actually has some sort of like helpful tips for people. I don't know. They're jealous that she's got actual like method. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's funny. That's a good memory. LCV Maddox.
You weren't being a dick.
You weren't being a dick, and neither was I, right?
No.
Well, thank you.
There's a first for everything.
And now
they're going to be dropping some really powerful, amazing, life-changing shiz.
Life-changing shiz. Okay, let's finish this up, I guess.
Podcast. Tap right here and tune in, and you can hear about why building a home was the dream come true, and a little bit about the behind the scenes and what you can look for and what to avoid if you are considering building your own home. So tap right here.
Let me blow your mind.
Tap. Okay, home renovations. She's probably trying to get on HGTV or something. That's my guess. Back where I belong, making mac and cheese. Didn't I say her whole personality is that she likes mac and cheese? And she's also one that puts her kids on, obviously. Here we are, blocking. Puts her kids. Now, she just doesn't do vlog style, but she definitely doesn't, obviously, hide them from the internet. But her whole personality is that I eat mac and cheese. Okay. What else? So, what does she have to say about the GriftCon? Here, I'm going to put myself in the middle. Where are my girls at? I can't express how important it is to not move through life alone. This journey isn't meant to be a solo expedition. So grateful to be in the presence of these incredible souls and a million more. For a few days to dream, share, brainstorm, and laugh. Who are your besties on the journey? Tag them below and get a date on the calendar to gather. Cool. Okay, and then we got the same crew again. All right. Wonderful. She's got friends that cost $60,000 to see. They're more privileged than us. That is the vibes. That is the vibes. And here she is. I think this is during a Tony Robbins event. She is very closely related to Tony Robbins. She is one of their top Tony Robbins what do you call it? Well, if she was, I don't know if she still is anymore, but what do you call it? The referral people, the people who like the affiliate. She was like an affiliate for Tony, and she would always promote his stuff, whether it's good for them or not. She doesn't care. She's getting a cut of the money for it. So that's Jenna Kutcher. Not that exciting of a person. I believe she had a scandal back couple years ago where she was taking a lot of photos in the Dominican Republic of her with the residents there, and she was, saving them essentially. That saviorship stuff. People called her out about it, and she vehemently defended herself and said, I live in Wisconsin. I'm not exposed to a lot of things here. And this is pre-Me Too movement, pre-Black Lives Matter stuff when this happened. And another creator specifically, I forget her name, Toy Marie, I believe is her name, called her out. And they had a whole back and forth about, Jenna had interviewed like 200 people on her podcast. All of them were white. She had some legitimate criticisms for her. And Jenna basically defended her and said, how dare you say something to me? Like you hurt me by pointing this out, and you should come to me woman to woman. It was this whole thing. And then out of the blue, in 2020, when, the George Floyd stuff happened and all that, things were kind of picking up, Jenna reached out to her again and said, like, hey, sorry about that from a couple of years ago. Didn't mean to cause anything. So I guess it was on her mind that she did not want to be canceled, later. And really, she didn't get canceled. She survived the scandal. She moved forward. She wrote her book, which is now, of course, a New York Times bestseller. And she's, continuing her podcast and making probably a lot of money via these MLM conferences because Rachel is no longer hot, the hot ticket. So, she seems to be doing well. Oh, here's a picture of her child in the shower. That's good, with her husband with no shirt. That's nice. Lot of babies, lot of TMI, don't need to know stuff. So anyways, that's that. Let's move on from her. She's boring and beige, just like her outfit. Sorry, had to say it. Sorry.